What is up, YouTube? So, I haven't been around. Sorry about that. I've been really busy in Korea, so, I have a day job and everything, so this is like stuff I do when I get home. Sometimes I get home like not mentally prepared to make a YouTube video. So today I'm ready, and I owe you guys a video, so I'm gonna make two, I think, maybe even a third. I don't know. I gotta see how I feel at the end of the day, but it's the beginning of the day. You can see it's bright outside. It's like 10 a.m. here. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about Legacy of Darkness and Pharaonic Guardian. I think we can push those two together because they're pretty easy when it comes to reprints. Then we can get on to the harder stuff like Dark Crisis and Invasion of Chaos. And I think what I'll do is why I think some sets won't ever be reprinted. So without further ado, let's go through this. I'm gonna swap the cameras here. All right, so this is a complete product now. So my product is done. I don't think I'm going to include anything else in this, but it has taken me like the better part of a year to get it all done. So I'm going to go through some of these things for you. For guys that haven't seen the original videos, these are the original sets, right? And then here are the important reprints. So you can pause the video and like write it all down if you want, but I just want to make sure you guys have this, right? Originals and reprints. So when we talk about reprint, what I'm talking about is like the card is not authentic to the period, or not the original set. Like, so what does reprint really mean? Like, I think that's still up for debate. Like, is a 2003 card a reprint? Yeah, technically it is. Technically everything in the English language is a reprint from the OCG too. So, I mean, it just depends on how much you want to split the hair. So this is the binder collection. For those of you who aren't familiar, there are multiple legendary collections that exist. This is the binder set. It came out in 2010. It had the 6 packs that you see. These cards don't have any EN designation, so they look just like the originals. Except I know the difference. That's what we're going to talk about. Legendary Collection 1. So the original is 13. Then you see 14 and 17. I think 14 and 17, the hieroglyphics are actually like, what would you call it? Like a raised feature on the box. And then I'll zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Sorry. Yeah, see 2014, 2017. So these were made for the better part of like a decade almost. This is 2013. And then these are 2010. Sorry, I have like a really shitty picture of this. All right, so let's... I don't think I have LOD in the front. So this is the basic premise. Like, you can take the originals, right? The originals. There's nothing more original than a first ed. So to people who ask, like, how do I know if it's original? You can look at the first ed copy. Those are always original. Then you can figure out which one is the 2002 printing based off of that. And if it's different, right? If it's different, then it's a reprint. And you can tell for 98% of the cards that have been reprinted. There are some that you can't, but for most of them, for the preponderance of them, you can tell the difference. So let's go to LOD. I think we already did LON. Pretty sure we did because I hated that. It was such a hard set to do. Okay. LOD. 2 releases. One more rare than the other. So like even the reprints are rarer than the originals. So, Legacy of Darkness, original release is 2003. I think it's July 2003. We'll only be wrong by a month or two there. And then the Master Collection copy came out in 2004. And you could only get LOD EN packs in Master Collection. There's no FL1 for LOD. There's no later printings of LOD. LOD has never been reprinted other than Master Collection. It's the only place. So you either have an original pack or you have Master Collection. So, super undervalued, right? Oh, these are the recommendations I made. Okay, yeah, I included a recommendation slide. That's why I say like this entire thing is complete because like even from when I made the first video, like I'm still renovating this product, but this I don't expect I'll renovate it for like until they make new sets. So here we go, 2003 pack, right? You got a hobby pack. If you guys don't know, hobby pack is the 000 secret. I don't include first ed in here because first ed is always original. Like I'm going to make a sealed guide for that. But For the unlimiteds, right, that's the question we're really asking, like, because just so everybody knows, like, I'm not ignoring the first edition. Like, I'm answering a question about unlimited reprints. So I'm talking about unlimited packs. So 101,947 is the Yatagarasu pack, and then 101,953 is the Injection Fairy Lily pack, unlimited. Unlimited. Ruxin got a copy of this, and he's like in love with it. I do not usually part this out, but Phyllis helped me build this. So, all right, here's the retail pack. You can get either secret rare in here. I know because I own both, and these are LODEN. So, maybe I'll do a video on like the how we came to love EN, because nobody loved EN. I was like one of the first, I think, to love EN. I'm sure there are people out there who did it before me. I want to say like I'm the original. I'm not the OG dog, you know. But there are people who definitely loved it before me, but I definitely loved it when people were like, "You're stupid." All right. Yep. English edition for US and Canada. English edition for US and Canada. And then the other thing I tell people is, if you look at the logo, right? If you look at the logo, sorry, I'm like nitpicky. Saved it. It takes a while to save just because it's so fucking massive. The logo has no Shonen Jump, and this logo does have a Shonen Jump. See it? It says Shonen Jumps Yu-Gi-Oh! This one does not say that. Okay. That wasn't added until much later. Alright, Yada, done. LOD, LODEN. These are easy. Like, LOD is easy. Some of these pictures were really hard to find. LODEN cards are not easy to find, like, pictures of sometimes. Like, Hades, like, I struggled to find a picture of this. Luckily, I had a buddy sell me one. So, LOD, LODEN, Balter, LOD, LODEN, Freed, LOD, LODEN. So, like, I think that, and I'm probably going to hate myself for saying this. Oh, look at that. Ryu Senshi. I think that, like, LODEN is one of the, like, better sets to collect in EN, but technically Pharaoh Servant, Labyrinth and Nightmare, and I guess I should say, and Labyrinth and Nightmare are just as rare as LOD, right? LOD, LODEN, because you can only get them in Master Collection. LOD, LODEN. So, I find that though people are asking more for LODEN copies than most others, just because they're really hard to find. And I'm going to show you one that like people really hype up. I was very fortunate to get a copy of this card from a good friend of mine. Luster Dragon and Luster Dragon number 2. Okay, so here's the deal. People are like, oh, why doesn't PSA label all of the Luster Dragons Luster Dragon number 2? Because it's not Luster Dragon number 2, right? So both Luster Dragons from MFC and LOD are Luster Dragon number 2 and Luster Dragon. So if it says Luster Dragon number 2, it's Luster Dragon number 2. If it says Luster Dragon, it's just Luster Dragon. So that's the way it goes. Yeah. The MFC AE copy says Luster Dragon number 2. Not even the MC2 copy says Luster Dragon number 2. Wouldn't that be cool though if the MC2 MFC copy said Luster Dragon number 2? That would be really cool. Fiber Jar. It's my favorite card. Love Fiber Jar. Air Knight Parshath. Yep. Huge goat staple. Twin-headed behemoth. I shouldn't say it's a staple because like not everybody plays it. Cards like Raigeki are staples. Everybody plays them. Yamada McDragon. I was really lucky. I got this card for $10. $10 hairs. Hinu Kagusuchi. 2 hyphens in his name. Super annoying. Azura Priest. I'm just going to blow through this. Creature swap. Drop off. Last turn. I have not found LODEN last turn yet. There is a guy who, or there was a guy who was asking like $35 for like an LP copy of it. And I was like, there's no way. I hate this guy for asking so much. Injection. All right. It was hard to find a mint injection. I had a good friend sell me one a long time ago. Pharaonic Guardian. Okay. We're going to move on to Pharaonic Guardian. So, like, I'm going to talk a little bit so I can split these sections up a little bit. Pharaonic Guardian is released in 2003, and the other releases in 2003. That I think, here are the things that I don't know for sure. Like, are all of the original 2003s Magic, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is, maybe I should put this in here. Magic release. That way people can understand it. So the original Pharaonic Guardian cards are all Magic. First Ed and a lot of the Unlimited are Magic cards. So if your card refers to like a Magic card, it can be reprinted as a card that references a spell card. So you have a card like Nightmare Wheel, for example. Bet you guys didn't know that references Magic cards, but it does. It references a Magic card. So you can find a Nightmare Wheel that references spell cards. So the MC2 release in 2005 was definitely all spell. But I think that some of the original Pharaonic Guardian Unlimited packs are also spell. And here's why. So Magician's Force, the set right after Pharaonic Guardian, if you know your history. Magician's Force is all spell, hence the card Spell Canceller. All spell. All first ed MFC is spell. So while they were making Unlimited Pharaonic Guardian, it is not impossible for them to have released packs that said spell. It's not impossible. I don't know if it's all true. Like, I haven't opened a fuck ton of Unlimited Pharaonic Guardian in my life. Like, in order to do that, you would have to open a box of Unlimited Pharaonic Guardian and pull a spell card. A single spell card would suffice. If you could do that, like, I've only ever opened loose packs. Those loose packs could have been from 2005. I can't tell the difference between packs from 2005 and packs from the Pharaonic Guardian original set. There might be a way to look at the licensing box. God, I don't really want to do that today. You know how long it takes to do that? Like, I have to look at like 1,000 listings, end listings of Pharaonic Guardian packs, unlimited. Nobody has seen more Unlimited Pharaonic Guardian than this man. Yeah, it could be that the licensing data changes, but I'm not sure that happens. So either way, I'll show you guys this, talk about this. So Hobby Pack, Ring of Destruction, 101996, and then Lava Golem, 102002. Any pack from MC2, man, there has to be a difference between MC2 packs, because MC2 packs won't. Would they have the IPC? I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna have to do this next week. Now I have to do it. Anyways, MC2 packs, you could probably pull either secret rare. Theoretically, you should be able to. I don't know why you wouldn't be. All right. So these are all the foils that reference Magic and Spell. Great Dazard. All right. Boom. Spell and trap cards that specifically designate this card. Okay. Fushio Richie. Love this card. All spell and trap cards that specifically designate this card, right? If it says Magic, it can be a spell. Obviously, all the actual Magic cards. Reaper on the Nightmare. If this card is targeted by a spell, or no, that's Spirit Reaper. Oh no, Spirit Reaper is if it's targeted by a card effect. Yeah. Negate, spell, trap, or effect monster effects, or something like that. Whatever. Spell card, yep, easy. Spell card, yep. Question, spell card. Alright, Nightmare Wheel. Here we go. We're done. That's the whole video. Magic, trap, or effect. Magic, or spell, trap, or effect. See that? Good. Oof. Alright. Alright, that's the whole video. These are pretty easy, so this will probably be short, like nobody will watch it. That's fine. No issues with that. So, I'm going to swap the cameras back here. So I can do Dark Crisis next, and then Invasion of Chaos. I know a lot of people are beating me up for Invasion of Chaos, so I'm making this video so I can make them in order. I don't want to put these videos out of order. So, but I will only make one of these a weekend, because otherwise, like, it's just overload. Like, it's overload for me, it's overload for you. Like, this amount of like detail doesn't can sometimes detract from things. Like, it's nice to know, but like, you don't want the fire hydrant. All right. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming out for this. So I'm going to save this and close out, and I'll make another video here, like maybe after I eat lunch. All right. Thanks again for coming out and checking this video out. And hopefully, you know, you find something nice or neat to collect that you like. Thanks.